We begin qualification number 9, and the Red Alliance makes quick motion over towards the Red Reef. 36-36, the Generals, grabbing a coral pretty quickly from the human player station. It doesn't quite make it up, but they're going to go back for another one alongside their alliance partners, the Cloverbots. Over on the blue side of the field, right as we move into the teleoperated period, Team Mean Machine drops one coral on the ground, but they will return back to the reef to try to score another, and it also doesn't quite make it. Let's see if they can get themselves all figured out and up with another coral. Their alliance partners, CERT, going over to that human player station. Their human player lining up, it's in, and they're going to move over to that blue reef. Elevator going up, lining up, but they don't quite move forward just yet as their alliance partners move back to the human player station. 25-21, CERT makes that score up onto the blue reef, and their alliance partners, Metal Mallards, go to do the same. They're a little bit forward on that blue reef, but they do manage to line up, and they score it to cheers of the crowd. Mean Machine pulling an algae off of that reef and scrubbing it clean. Over on the red side of the field, AO5 Annex tipping around, but they do manage to get themselves all sorted out, and an algae scrubbed from the reef by the Cloverbots. We are 69-79 at the moment. Red Alliance now catching up to that Blue Alliance's score. 36-36, the Generals, elevator up, and they do make that score up onto the reef, and they return back to the human player station where they grab another coral. Metal Mallards on the other side of the field, elevator up, lining up with that third level, and they do make that score, but they're going to have to remove that algae in order for that to count, and they do make it count. With 45 seconds remaining in this match, Mean Machine swerving around the backside of the reef, elevator up, lining up to that third level where they're going to try to scrub the reef, and they do scrub the reef. They still have that coral in their robot, or sorry, that algae in their robot, and they're going to go back to score it in the barge. It doesn't quite come out of their robot though, and they're going to return back to the human player station where they are going to try again. We enter the end game period now. Generals score up and fill that level 4 of the Red Reef. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance has already filled that fourth level and are working on the third level at the moment. Red Robots charging towards that red barge and lining up. Cloverbots tipping that cage into the robot, and they're up off the ground. Mean Machine doing the same, but they don't quite get it. And the Generals, right at the last second, make it over to the barge zone, but unfortunately hit their alliance partners. And we will get your final scores to you in a moment. Final scores on the big screen. Your winner, the Blue Alliance, walking away with a final score of 132-123 and 4 out of 6 ranking points. The autonomous ranking point followed by 3 ranking points for taking the win. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance still walking away with a very healthy 2 ranking points, 1 for the auto and 1 for the coral. A very impressive showing.